Well, hello there. Today is, I don't know what today's date. What's today's date?
The 11th.
Today is July the 11th, and I do not want to work today.
Why?
I don't feel like it.
You gotta work. You have to.
Yes, I do have to, but I don't want to.
Well, we like to eat and we like to pay our bills.
I don't want to work. I do not want to work.
I'm just glad it's not raining.
It is wet. It's not raining, but I did see some sprinkles. Hopefully the sky won't open up on us. Early in the morning, maybe it's just a little mist we're having.
It's only 8:30.
It's 8:30. So we'll see y'all at the first yard. Well, it's like another spring rush out there. How in the world can it be so dry? All the yards be dead a week ago, and today it's 3 foot high.
Boom. Boom, baby, boom.
I didn't expect them to recover that fast.
Well, thank God they are.
All right, so enough of that complaining. On to the next one. Well, this is the end of our day. Hello, Ashley. I hope you check us out. Your yard was last. How many did we do today?
12, but we added 2 and knocked off 2, so we're
okay.
even.
So we did 12.
And we knocked off 3. We didn't do 3 that we were supposed to.
How many did we mow?
12.
We mowed 12, and I met a new lawn care guy in the area, Mark Avery. Hey, Mark. Great to meet you, and looking forward to getting to know you. And yes, I do give away yards around this area from time to time. In fact, I've got to get rid of a few because of some of my circumstances that's going on.
That's because there's only 2 of us and we have a lot of yards.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of a few. So we don't know who they are yet, but anyhow. But we didn't do much videoing today because I lost my tripod. Apparently it fell off the trailer. So we couldn't get much mowing footage.
I bet it's still in Ina's yard.
I don't know. I thought surely I put it back on.
I bet you took your phone and then you didn't get
We'll go check it out on the way home.
the tripod.
We can check it out. Anything you want to do on the way home?
Nope. Nothing at all. Being air conditioning for a little bit. Well, it hasn't been too bad today.
So it's 5:56.
You want to do just a few more yards?
It's been very humid. No, I'm over it. Very humid, and we're going home. We only did 12, but 2 of them was very large.
3 of them were very large.
Who's the third?
Lee Hicks, large.
Oh, 3 of them was large.
3 of them took us an hour apiece.
And then the rest of them, we had to come all the way over to East Maryville.
I mean, when you're mowing, I think we got at Neil's at 11:30 and we left at 12:47, so watch out. So how long is that?
A little over an hour.
Yeah, so that one took us over an hour. Then Jerry's took us over an hour. Then...
Yeah, it's taking us a little bit longer without Matt.
It's not that. It's just these are big yards.
Because usually I have 2 people on mowers, and I weed eat. But now we only have 1 person mowing.
We're just gotta start earlier. That's all. We did
real good today. We made our goal.
We did real good, I think, for just 2 of us.
We made our goal. We have a financial goal we like to make every day, and I know everybody's got a certain goal they like to make, but we have a certain goal to make, and once we do that, we feel pretty good, and we made our goal today.
It's not only that, we have to mow so many yards per day to stay up. We have to mow at least 12 to 14.
Yeah, well, I'll just do a financial goal. Merriah does a yard goal.
Because
it all works out.
Because people be calling.
It all works out.
Richie Cream Donut Burger. That sounds highly unhealthy.
Anyways, we got some pretty good comments on that last video. So I thought we would recognize those and shout back to y'all.
You have to pause. I have no internet right now.
Merriah has no internet. I do. Y'all see me, don't you?
No, you're on video.
So anyhow, we have about 100 yards, well, 110 we mow about 110 yards every 2 weeks. We're backed up about 80 yards, and I guess we did about 30-ish. And so we're backed up about 80, and everybody and his uncle want their yard done now because all this rain. Not only were we behind because it's raining like crazy, but now the rain has caused the grass to go.
Well, we didn't mow, but 3 days last week, didn't we?
We only mowed 30 yards. I thought it was 2 days. Anyways, we've only mowed 30.
And we mowed.
So we mow 110 every 2 weeks.
We chose to take Saturday and Sunday off because we knew that we'd be busy all week. If we keep mowing on average 12 yards a day, we'll be done by...
We'll be caught up Friday. Well, that ain't the whole 80, but we're not going to do that. We're just trying to get everybody back on schedule. Some people's not going to get done. Some people's going to be a few days late until the next week because that's just too many to do in 1 week. And the problem is when you do them like that, you bunch them all up. And before you know it, you got 80 to do every other week and 30 to do every other week. So we try to do about 55 a week to where it's not so overwhelming.
Well, we're getting the behind ones, not the ones that are calling.
Yeah, all the ones that we're doing right now is
behind.
2 to 3 weeks.
The last video was Matt moving on. Matt is actually doing really well. From Brian Lowe's. I haven't talked to him in a while. I wouldn't want to work for a customer that you cannot satisfy.
To say that I cause their grass to grow in their beds, that's just wrong.
Happy, or Carl and Rachel wrote, nice job guys. That stinks about the right. Hopefully you can figure something out with it.
I'm hoping to get a trade, pass it on.
Stinks that you're down Matt. But I'm sure he will do awesome at his new job. And he is doing awesome at his new job. And to be quite honest, we pushed him out of there. We pushed him. We knew what we were taking on for the rest of this season. We knew that we were going to, be busy. And we're okay with that.
He's done a good business. And he's got real big chances to grow. So, yeah, we encouraged it because y'all, Carl, Sam, and Rachel, and all you other people, y'all know what it's like doing this kind of work.
Especially if you can't really save any money being young like Matthew is. He goes through he does good with his money, but he still spends too much to save enough. He doesn't save
Young people
money.
cannot hold on to $1. Most of them. Now, some of them do.
Then he says 40 accounts is a good amount. After that, if you want to take on another, go bid it and number you're thinking, add $10 to it. And then you'll bring your average up over time. You mow less and make more. Now, that's what I was saying. I don't want any challenging yards. I don't want those kind of yards. I wouldn't mind being a full-service lawn care, taking our time and piddling around someone's yard, maybe doing 10 a day, but really good 10 yards a day. Then you can free up your time to do something at the house or the food truck. You guys got this. What a nice pep talk. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Demand.
Demand. You are demand.
You did the right thing, Wes. Why would anyone want to work for someone calling you a liar? Another thing to let your customers know, weeds will grow from bird droppings and seeds and blow from other people's property. Good job. Good jokes, Brian. P.S. Where's Spitfire? Spitfire's where he belongs with his mother.
We got to work out some things on that boy. He's used to being up all night and playing games, and that don't go at my house. If you're at my house, 8 o'clock, you need to be able to get out of bed. I don't go for this staying up and playing games all night. There's no discipline in there.
And I just don't.
Look, I'm going to tell you, here's the way I feel. Children need to have structure. In the daytime, they need to do whatever their daytime thing is. School, help their mother and dad, whatever. In the evenings, come home, play game for a couple hours if you want. And then after that, cut them off and go to bed.
Some people just can't do that. But anyhow.
You'll do it in my house.
Stitch TV says, I want that first house. Hopefully you can find a good swap for the right.
What's the first house?
Ditch TV. I would have quit that job as well. I've had similar situations over the years and walked away from every one of them. And that's good mom jokes. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well,
Nana Grace says, hello, Wes. People need to have patience. Glad Matt likes his new job. I love how you have the cute one to help you. I prefer a walk behind too. Maybe the other man will work for you full time. Maybe put the word out for a possible trade of your mower. I wish my yard was flat, and I love it when people pay in cash. Good for you, Wes. I would do the same thing.
Well, thank you. Is that Miss Nana Grace?
Hope she finds someone as conscientious as you. Wow, that's a really hot and sticky day. Love that joke, Wicked Thunder, Nana Grace. Okay, so Jay's Crazy Cut says, I'm in the same boat. We have a brand new $12,000 mower that's not being used. Been needing a wire harness for most. Supposedly no one has in stock. Good video, all. Thumbs up. Thank you. We're going to leave that one as a backup mower for a while.
I'll not use it. I'm going to walk behind me.
Bubba's property maintenance.
Bubba, long time no hear from.
You know who I haven't heard from in a long time is Lou Roberts.
Lou. Yeah, Lou ain't made a comment in a while.
Bubba says, I caught up on mowing. It's in bushes. I'm so far behind. Glad you're doing good. Little cool next week. Yes, it is cool. Today was 84. It says 87, but it was a nice day. I mean, I can handle it. And then Ron Fortin said, first comment, woohoo. So thank you for commenting, Ron. Very nice of you.
We appreciate Jim's views.
We're going to get to that 1,000. We keep going up, down, and up, and
down, up, down.
Yeah. Whatever.
A big old bucket right there. You see that?
Flare pot.
What was that?
Flare pot.
Flour like you make biscuits out of?
Flare.
Like flour, like you make biscuits out of.
Yeah, flare.
No, that was not flour. It was a flower, like you pick a flower, like a rose.
The flare pot.
No.
Merriah hasn't quite learned how to talk hillbilly yet. Have you?
No.
It's a special way of talking. Y'all look at this. If you can read this paper, that I'll put it up right here. You read that, and you'll learn to talk a little bit of hillbilly.
Look how high that grass is. Dadgum.
By the way, I don't know for y'all, been watching for a little while. Y'all remember back in the winter, I interviewed this homeless girl. Well, she's not around anymore.
Gone.
All of a sudden, where she was staying, all of her stuff was just gone. All her stuff was left there, but she was gone. So we don't know what happened to her.
I heard tell that she got to put in a nursing home on the Maryville Speaks Out. Someone said that she had some sort of issue, and I think it was a mental issue because she's really not right.
Well, y'all remember, y'all that watched it, you know who I'm talking about.
I never have found out about that couple that was living in their truck with all them cats, so I don't know where.
They told me they got a place.
Oh, okay.
Y'all remember that guy that I put a GoFundMe page up for? Well, he got a trailer, and they parked it in a place in, I think he said Wallen, little campground. So they're okay now. They're no longer homeless, and the money that was sent, it helped them to be able to afford to get started. Good news. And somebody donated $250 to him. That's very nice. But he's okay now. So that's two of the homeless people that I interviewed. Two couples off the street. Like I say, we don't know what happened on the lady. There's a lot of these people, they sit around and they want money. What do you call it, panhandle? And you know, I kind of got a different thought on that. Like, we was at an intersection the other day, and it must have been 100 degrees outside. There was a guy out there, you know, he wanted $1. Anybody stand out there in 100-degree weather? Yeah, I'll give you $1. But you know, I think it's better to give and get taken advantage of than not giving, and those people really need it.
So there's this. I was thinking about the blessing boxes. Wesley, there was saying that the blessing boxes are running empty in the Maryville area, and that these people are putting fresh fruits and vegetables in them, and they're telling them where they're at. I mean, where they're putting them. The gardeners, you know. And I was thinking that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, it is. If you know,
because you're really not supposed to put perishable items, but they were saying that I put, like, so they go on the Maryville Speaks Out, they'll say I put corn and some squash in this blessing box over here by this church.
And yes, some people might abuse that, but it's better to put it there. And if somebody wants to just go by and gather that food up, I mean, I don't know what they're doing it for. Maybe some people do abuse it. I mean, I guess, you know how people are. But you're doing you're doing the right thing.
Yeah. I think it's a nice idea.
So anyhow,
I've seen one with diapers and baby wipes in it too.
Yeah.
Need to put some darn formula in there. Formula's freaking hard to find still.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're done and we're going home. 1, 2. Happy mowing to you until we mow again.
Good night.
Good night, y'all.